This is my first vlog. It's taken about half an hour to do this intro. I don't know why. I've composed myself. Maybe I've included some bloopers. Let's call them bloopers. And now I'm talking to friends. But I just feel overwhelmed. I don't know why. Sorry. Do you know what? I'm just going to carry on recording. I think I've just spent so many years building up my old channel that I've got more issues of letting it go than I realised. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh my gosh, let's just go with it. I'll be fine. If you've come over from Dawn's Days, you'll know I'll be fine in a minute. It's just getting back in the saddle. Nothing's changed. Thank you. If you've come over from my old channel, as I'm recording this, there's over 200 people joined, subscribed. I'm blown away. It took me about 2 years to get to 200 subscribers when I first joined YouTube, and now, yeah, just like that. So I'm going to give myself a waft. I'm feeling very hot. Oh my gosh, get a grip, get a grip. I'm okay now. I think I just had to rip the band-aid off, the sticking plaster. I don't know why I've got such well, I do know. Anyway, it's fine. Let's just park it there because I don't want to set myself off. If you are new to my content, let's say that. If you're new to my content, so yes, my name is Dawn. I don't normally cry on YouTube. Maybe once, twice a year it might happen. And great, the first day of the first vlog, and I've already had a little ball with you, so I apologise now. Okay, yes, I'm Dawn. I'm from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for 24 years I've been living in the Netherlands, not far from Amsterdam, just on the border, and I live here with my partner Lawrence, who's from South Africa. He's not Dutch. And our sons Josh and William, and our little dog, our little Parsons Terrier, Jack. And what I do, I just film little daily snippets of my life and sort of squish them all together, and then hopefully by Sunday morning in real time, which when I upload the video, I've made a weekly vlog for you. I do other things. I do tutorials occasionally, have another channel that I podcast because I'm a bit of a craftaholic. I'm sat in my craft room at the moment, and I'm still milling over what to do about that channel. But for now, there is content on there. That's the Woven Almanac. I'm thinking of moving that as well. Anyway, so it might be a bit confusing if you're new, because I am a new channel, but I'm not new to YouTube. And if you're an OG or a kind of new returning viewer, thank you so much, everybody. Seriously, the outpouring that I've had on, I posted it on my Instagram, and obviously posted a community post, and by now I would have posted my very, very, very last video, my last vlog on the old channel, and yeah, just thanks. Anyway, we're going to make it fun. It's a new vlog, it's a new channel, it's a new week, kind of. You would have seen somewhere on the screen Saturday, and hopefully you would have seen I've made a new intro. Had to think about it because I actually quite liked my old intro and I liked the music, but I thought, no, come on, let's start from the beginning. It's new. It's a reset. That's what it is, a reset. So what have I been up to since I last vlogged? I think up to now it could change. That vlog is currently on my old channel. Oh, I'll just mention something as well in case it kind of irritates you. I want all my 2025 videos in one place because this is it's a diary. It's a visual diary for me, and I've been systematically trying to retrieve all the videos and upload them. So you probably would have seen, I don't know, like 30 videos just upload. And if you are from my old channel, you would have seen them all already. But if you're new, maybe you can go back to January and just I don't know, play me, have a binge watch. That's what they call it, don't they? But yeah, I'm thinking yeah, I need to knuckle down to that. It's a bit slow going. But anyway, waffle. I've done a new intro. I've got new music. The format's going to be the same. I'm just going to, you know, film little snippets of the day. So yeah, you would have seen today is Saturday. It's Saturday. And last night, Lawrence and I went to a party. It's an annual summer party. Some years it's a barbecue, some years it's a party. And it's actually our old neighbours who we're still very good friends with. And they've moved to, not far, the next village. We don't see them very often these days. It's just, you know, life gets in the way. But they have, they bought a very small, very old Dutch house. It's beautiful. Renovated it, but they've got this huge back garden, and both their kids are out of the house now, so the house is like perfect size. So it's not tiny, but it, you know, compared to the size of the garden it is, because the garden is massive. So they always have a garden party in the summer. We couldn't go last year. If I remember rightly, I think we went to Greece around when their party was. Anyway, we've not been for a few years, so it was really nice. We went, and it was just it was drinks and, you know, nibbles kind of thing. And there was a lot of people there. We were like, wow, you know, we were quite surprised. They've changed, well, he's changed jobs a few times, so there's a lot of new colleagues, but it was really nice for us, because at the last minute Joshua said, oh, I'm going to come with you, because Josh and William have grown up with them, and actually their eldest, their son, is a few years older than Josh, but Joshua, you know, they were like, we've got a park near our house, so there was like a group of families and the little kids, and they all played together. Seriously, the street I live on, it's very nice. I mean, I think after COVID, we had like 5 houses went up for sale. And I think a lot of people have made like a lot of equity in the properties. So they just all decided to cash in. So we have got, and then over the years, we've got even more new neighbours. So there's not really a lot of what I would say the original neighbours. They're all very nice, but we're not like that. They're not friendships. We're friendly, but we're not friends kind of thing. So it was just lovely. Joshua came with us, and we saw a lot of like their old friends who we've seen, you know, for 20 years at birthdays and, you know, whatever, parties, and you know, their kids were there, and their kids' friends who we also know were there, and then we know both, you know, their families really well. It was just lovely. It was a really lovely evening, and Joshua had a great time. He was going to a party by coincidence in the same village, so we left him there. I have it on good authority from William this morning that he got home at 5 o'clock this morning. I said to William, how do you know? And he said, yeah, he forgot his keys, so he woke me up. Poor William. Notice he didn't wake Mum and Dad up. But anyway, I'm glad he had a nice time. And then William had something on with his friends. We did ask him to come, but so yeah, that's what we did last night. It wasn't late because, you know, we had to get home to walk Jack, our dog. I think we were home by 11:30, so, you know, it wasn't a late night. And then today, well, I already ordered the groceries, the online groceries, so that came yesterday morning, all put away. And then Lawrence and William have gone off. William's got a football match today. Joshua's not playing, no. And Lawrence is running there, and he's going to stay and watch the game. So I'm having a morning to myself, and I've done a bit of knitting and just relaxing. I'm still doing a lot of kind of admin things between the channels, you know. It's going to be a bit messy for a while, so please, you know, bear with me. And then the other thing, so I'm in the craft room. If you are new, this is my little craft room, because I've decided, I've been watching videos on how to do this. I've been procrastinating like can't believe. Decided I'm going to sew this. In fact, I'm going to sew the dress. If you don't know, this is from the Lunar Lapping range. I've made a Lunar Lapping rabbit. Again, I've made 2 now. And I'm making this dress for her. And I've cut it all out. I've pinned it and everything. And I've been procrastinating. So my craft table is kind of clear. and I'm going to get the sewing machine out and do some sewing. That's what I'm going to do. But what I usually do, if it's your first time meeting me, I'll talk, like, mentioning crafty things that I'm working on, but then I'd save everything, like, this is what I finished, or this is what I'm planning, and that's all, podcast chatter. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And then we have to pop out this afternoon and get a little gift, maybe a plant, I don't know, we'll see. Because talking about streets and neighbours, we have new neighbours. I think for a couple of months now they've lived here. They seem very sweet, young couple, new baby. They've got a little dog, little Jack Russell, and I've only spoke to them once, but we greeted that. Lawrence, I think he's even helped walking their dog the other week, and they're having their housewarming party, and they've invited the neighbours, because they said, well, from 4:30 doors are open, so they'd probably give you a cup of coffee and a slice of cake kind of thing, but then they're just letting us know from 7:30 they're going to crank the music up, so it's going to be a rowdy evening. I said to Lawrence, what are we doing? Are we going in the afternoon, or are we going to sort of go with the youngsters and rock up at 7:30 when the music's on? He said, I don't know, what do you want to do? I'll see. It might just be easy if we have dinner, we eat here, and then we go over. I'll take a nice plant or something, a gift for them, and then we just stay for an hour or so. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't go on too late. Oh my gosh, I might just go and get absolutely plastered and make a fool of myself. Wouldn't that be a great start to our neighbourly friendship? Anyway, I've been waffling for nearly 12 minutes now, so I'm going to stop waffling. I feel better now. I don't know why I just got all sort of anxious. It's really, I know it seems really, really silly, because I'm literally doing the same thing that I did yesterday. I put my camera on and I'm just talking to you, but I think I don't really know who I'm talking to. And I had on my other channel, I've got over 2,000 subscribers, and not everybody comments. I do know that, but in my mind, it was like a steady growing number, and I felt like I knew you. I was talking to my friends, and please leave a comment. Let me know, especially if you've come over from the new channel, and just let me know that you're here with me. And if you're new, if you've just found me, how did you find me? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was going to mention before I stop waffling, so in this week's vlog, we are going to Lawrence. He's self-employed, and he's been off for the summer. His contract's finished and his new one begins. He works on projects. It's beginning in a week or so. So we've got another week of like, I'm calling it a staycation. And so next week we are going to you'll see that in this video. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm being a bit premature and something happens and we don't go. We'll see. Hopefully we are going to Utrecht, which we've been to many, many times, but we're going to the Jaarbeurs, which is like a huge exhibition space. If you've come over from my old videos, years ago I used to go to the Credo, which is the Netherlands' biggest like hobby creative exhibition. They always had like 3 ginormous halls. It's a bit like the NEC in the UK, that kind of vibe, size. Anyway, it's there where the Credo used to be. If you from years ago, you probably will remember that. And it's a Van Gogh. It's like an immersive experience. There is something in Amsterdam similar, but it's a half-hour one, and there's also other artists wrapped up in it. But Lawrence has been going on about this for a while. This is what a 1-hour exhibition. So we'll go in. I don't think they've got any Van Gogh paintings up, but we've seen them, living here so long. We've been to the Van Gogh Museum. There's some of his pieces in the Rijksmuseum, but it's one of these. It's like a light show, and then they project all his images on the walls and so forth. So we're going to go and do that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if I'll be able to film in there, and if I am able to film, I don't know if it'll be like a bit flickery on the screen, but if not, well, I'll take pictures. But anyway, that will be in this week's vlog. And then the other thing that I'm really excited about is every year there is a huge boat show in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, at the Rij, which is also that's the Amsterdam Exhibition Centre, and it's called Hiswa, Hiswa, and it's everything about boating. They sell boats there. They sell motorboats, sailing boats, yachts, equipment, everything, and it's really, really nice. Depending on what day or time of the day you go, there is a stretch of water at the back, and they do shows. We've seen, you know, these like jetpack things, and then they've been, you know, somersault, you know, diving into the water. And then one year they had these motorised, what do you call them, surfboards. If you watch the video where Lawrence and I sailed to Amsterdam on the old channel in real time, like 2 weeks ago, and I did film some of these motorised surfboards. Maybe they were practising for the Hiswa, I don't know. Anyway, but we're going to that. And I think we're going to go in the day when it's going to be a little bit quieter. People are at work, and, you know, let's see. We're not in the market for a new boat, because if you're familiar with me in the channel and Lawrence, you'll know we do have a motorboat, and we bought a new one last year. And actually it was new to us, but it was second hand, but it was only 1 year old. So we have a 2-year-old motorboat, which in you know, in sort of age, it's still like squeaky clean, brand spanking new. So we're not in the market for a new boat. However, they always do really good offers there. So I don't know, who knows with Lawrence. We've both said we're not looking for a boat, and he said no, we're not looking for a boat, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just excited because it's so nice, and it's also, it gives you a nice like sneaky peek into like, you know, like that other side. Some years they have like these really like super yachts, not massive, that, you know, with 10 bedrooms on them, because they have to fit them in the hall, but that, you know, you can put plastic slippers on and you can go in them, and they're just like wow. So anyway, that's what's coming up in this week, and just general waffling. So right, the week's begun. 15 minutes in. Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. Let's get it moving. Welcome, the vlog's begun. Thank you so much. See you in a while. Good morning. I think the camera's a bit wonky, but it's the old tripod, so I'll probably start doing this down the screen. I don't know where my other two are. They're new. Anyway, back at the kitchen island. I'm feeling better today. I didn't film at all yesterday. I don't know. I think everything just got a little bit too much for me, and I was just feeling very overwhelmed, and I've not been sleeping properly again. And, you know, I think it was just a mixture of everything. And, you know, I've got like brain fog, and, you know, doing admin things, creating a new this and moving that, and it just, everything was just the nerves got the better of me. Anyway, all is well and calm. Dishwasher is on. Hope you can't, it's not interfering with the sound. Jack's not well. He's been all kinds, and we just don't know. He started eating grass a couple of days ago, so Lawrence has just said, if we've got tickets to go out to this Van Gogh experience, Lawrence said if he's still not right, I think a trip to the vet just to get him checked over. I mean, he wants to go out, he's still playful, but he's being very, I don't know, I was talking to him in a baby voice before, and then he started holding his paw up and limping. And then when I said, do you want to go outward? And then he got all excited again. So I don't know if he's also sensing something. They're changing the weather. Anyway, it's 1st of September as I'm filming today. I've still not planned to do my autumn fireside display. I'll do that in the week. What did we do? Saturday late afternoon, we went to our new neighbours. I think I mentioned that they were having like a housewarming. I think I mentioned this, or maybe I mentioned it in. It was his housewarming and birthday. It was a double celebration. Do you want to be on the vlog or not? No. Stop interfering then. If you don't know, if you're new, that's Lawrence. Yeah, so predominantly it was a housewarming party. We know it was a housewarming party because she was showing everybody around the house, and they had pictures all over the house of how the rooms used to look. But in March, it was the husband's birthday. He was 30, so that's what it means. Anyway, I thought I would just share this with you because I thought it was such a cute idea. As a little gift, I bought them a coffee plant and a nice pot to put it in. And in the thank you card, I said, you know, welcome to the neighbourhood, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, if you ever need to borrow a cup of sugar or milk, you know, call round. So I gave them the coffee and I have the milk and sugar. It was just a joke. And when I explained it, they were both like, oh, that's such a good idea. So if you ever need, you know, a housewarming gift. Yesterday I had a pyjama day. I just felt like doing nothing. Lawrence was out, sorry, the whole day at hockey. Both the boys were just lazy. And I just had a really, really quiet day of doing nothing. It was a nothing day. I didn't do any, well, the only thing I did, I cleaned the kitchen, not that you can tell now. And that was it. I knitted all day. What else have I got to tell you? I think that's it. So we're off to Utrecht. Lawrence has got these tickets for this Van Gogh experience. He informed me last night that he's bought us a VIP ticket. Not sure what that entails, but I think there's like a VR, you know, one of these virtual reality things involved. We'll see. All will be revealed. And then when we come home, we have to see with the doggy what to do. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting this tripod. I've got 2 brand new ones, and where are they? We don't know. I'm sure there's like tripod gremlins in the house. Yeah, and I think that's everything for today. As I'm filming this, we're 400 and something subscribers on the channel. And when it gets 500, I can turn on, I'll be allowed to use the community post function. So I'm waiting to see, because I really want to say thank you to everybody, and I've been thanking everybody via the Dawn's Days channel, and just feels messy at the moment, which is also causing me a little bit of like extra brain power, but I'm hoping that's the case. And if it gets 1,000, then I should technically start to get, or on my way to get full control of the channel. That would be awesome. So please spread the word. Thank you for coming over. Oh my gosh, the messages, the comments on from last week's vlog, and then everybody coming over to and then commenting on the introduction video of this channel was just, I've been cracking up laughing. You know, you guys are the best. And if you're new, if this is the first time stopping by the channel, one of the things that I recently introduced was I'll say it's like we played like the emoji word game, and then at the very end of the video it's like, if you're still here at the end, if you're still awake, then I suggest, it's off the cuff, off the top of my head, depending on what we've been waffling about, I'll suggest that in the comments you leave an emoji of whatever, you know, I say. And if you don't know how to use emojis, or you can't find them, you can just write the word in the comments. You just leave the word, you don't have to say anything. And last week's, because I've been talking about the wasp seasons here, I shouldn't say it too loud, they love me in a bad way, and so I said like, leave me a wasp emoji, but on the introduction video of the new channel, and it was, oh my gosh, all the comments, I was howling laughing. It was really funny. And who knew you were so creative? So many people made a word out of it, like you're beautiful, or happy to be here, or oh my gosh, you cracked me up. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Hopefully next we'll see some footage of this Van Gogh thing. I'm looking forward to it. It looks nice, but hopefully I can film something and that it's not going to be flickering on the screen. I will figure it out. That's my problem, not yours. See you in a while. gosh, I'm so tired. It's just coming up to 3:30. Jack's not well. Lawrence has just phoned the vet, so she'll bring him in. He's not been well the last 2 days, and then we've literally just got home. William called us and said Jack made a bit of a mess in the kitchen. It's fine, but we're a bit worried. So anyway, Lawrence has phoned and the vet said bring him in. I thought I'd just do a quick shopping haul with you. Hopefully you've seen some footage of the Van Gogh, the immersive experience that we got. The free gifts we got with, because we have the VIP experience. Lawrence got a lanyard. I didn't get mine. I don't know why. And then we got, I've not even looked at them. Then we could choose from a poster each from a choice of 3. And I said, okay, we chose. But I'm also like, yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? This is like the cherry blossom poster. So I said, oh, I'll have a starry night or sunflowers or, you know. Anyway, I don't think we're going to do anything with that. But, and then I think Lawrence chose this one. I think this might be a self-portrait. Yes, it is. It's a self-portrait. I might put a, see, it's got, why would they spoil it and put that writing on it? It's fine. Anyway, before I do the shopping haul, thoughts on the experience. Don't bother with the VIP. The only thing extra you got, we got to sit on these stools and we had like a 5-minute VR, like virtual reality experience. They hadn't cleaned the lenses, so I had like a fingerprint in my eyeball the whole time. It was okay. And then you got 2 free souvenirs, which as you've seen is some crappy poster and a lanyard. Again, we won't use them, don't need them. I'll probably give these to the thrift store. Somebody might want them. But the actual, if without having that whole VIP experience, it was nice. The only thing is, it was miles away. We parked up in the regular parking, and then it wasn't like right in the arbours. It was like on the grounds, but then in this separate hall, and the signage was terrible. So we just ended up, we did like this massive big circle. So luckily there was a lift, because we had to go up these big old like metal stairs, but there was an elevator, because I looked at it and I went, my knees don't. They're giving me twinges looking at it. Right, so anyway, it was nice. We had a lovely afternoon. Then we went to the liquor store. We had some South African bites to eat. Maybe you've seen some footage of that. I can't remember if I filmed something. And then I said, we parked at the shopping mall parking. So while we're there, I said, oh, I want to have a quick look in Primark. This is quite a big one there. Because in England, I've seen on YouTube and TikTok that they've got like autumn stuff in. Now, the Dutch Primarks have not been great with the home departments or homeware sections for a while. But you see that we're getting more. In England, the Primarks will, like a lot of the big stores will have like half a floor or a whole floor dedicated to the homeware section. So anyway, it was good. I bought a few things. I'm going to show you, do a little shopping haul. This is the shopping bag. I took all the summer display down. So I bought some beautiful like autumn fake, you know, silk flowers. I just bought 4 big flowers and like a nice brown eucalyptus sprig. So I'll bend it all out and display it. And I've got a nice dark green vase. Where can I put these? I'll put them here. They were £3.50 each. So that's about €17, is it? I think. I can't remember. I'm useless at math. I don't need this. I couldn't resist. I saw it. There was like 3 on the shelf. One of them chipped. And I was like, I have to have it. Sorry, I'm rustling. Put paper around it as well for me. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've seen? Oh, it's like a little platter, a serving dish. This was €12. So I don't know what that is. And it's oven proof, dishwasher proof, microwave proof. Not that I would put it in any of them. but I think I'm going to put it on the kitchen table behind you. Nice. I bought one of these, the hallway, vanilla and amber, like a reed diffuser. These are quite cheap. They're not bad. They're not the best. It's like €1.30. I mean, can't go wrong with that. I only bought a few bits and bobs. I bought some paper napkins. Aren't they lovely? €2. It's 24, yeah, napkins. And I bought 2 scent sachets, pumpkin spice. It smells like Christmas. And I thought it was a wasp then. And then sandalwood and musk. This smells amazing. This is from my downstairs loo. And then I couldn't resist that they had some dishcloths, microfiber ones. I love that one. And that was for 3. It was €1.50. I mean, what a bargain. Joshua's been using my fake Stanley. He's got one, but it's all plastic, and he wanted the thermal one, so I've got him just a plain black one. Again, I think that was €12, which is a bargain. And then this stuff is, yeah, Lawrence's. Lawrence got a couple of polo shirts and got some socks for the boys. And then Josh was full of a cold, so we walked down to the pharmacy, the Boots kind of thing, the ATOS, and on the way past they had Flying Tiger. The Flying Tiger, our local one, closed. It was in Amstelveen in the Startshaag, which is like the shopping mall there. It closed a year or 2 ago, so I've not been in Tiger for years. And I was passing one, so Lawrence walked down to find the Boots, and I said, I'll meet you there. Ran in super quick. Wanted to look at the autumn stuff. They had beautiful things, but not a lot of, you could see a lot of things had already sold out. But anyway, I bought this little book, the Master Planner. There's no price on it, but I think it was like €2 or €3. But I just thought it was lovely, and it's got, there's no dates as such on it, so you can write your own dates. You can write like little checklist notes, you know, little time slots. You know, the priority of things. You can do doodles, your emotion. I mean, isn't it lovely? And it's got an elastic, sorry, not an elastic, a little, oh gosh, where is it? It's stuck down. It's got like a little ribbon bookmark on it as well. I mean, what a bargain. Lovely colour. So it's the Master Planner. And then this caught my eye. I don't know how much it was. I'm going to say about €6 because there wasn't a price on it. And I think it was like less than €10. So maybe 4 and 6 or something like that. Punch needle set. They're for little coasters. I won't use them as coasters. But 2 little mushrooms. I've not done punch needling for years. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at that. And then from the South African shop, Lawrence bought some chili biltong, and I treated myself to a Dairy Milk Mint Crisp and a Starbar. You can't get either of them here. And that was it. And then the rest of the stuff, Joshua's. We've got loads of paracetamol, but I've just stocked up in case. I've got in this Coldrex 4-in-1 nose spray, so runny, blocked, irritated, etc. nose. And this Citrusan is Lemsip in England, so he's stocked up. So yeah, we've had a lovely, really lovely day. I think we left, our tickets for the Van Gogh experience was at 10, and then I think we were out of there by 11:30, I think. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, time for Jack to go to the vets. I'll update you on that, how it is with him. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Maybe he's just got an infection or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. I'm going to put all this lot away. I'm desperate for the loo. I'll see you in a while. I'm not going to speak for too long because maybe you can hear there's a bit of wind. I don't want it to pick up on the camera. But I made a bit of a mistake. Misunderstood the criteria. The Hiswa that was in my agenda is actually in a place called Lelystad and not indoors and not in the Rye in Amsterdam. So last night Lawrence said, well, we have to get up early if we're going to get there at a good time. And I was like, it's only at the Rye. He said, no, it's at Ladies Stand. So we had this whole discussion, checked the weather forecast, and the weather was iffy. So we waited until this morning. The weather, it's not going to rain until about 4 or 5 o'clock, which is fine. We had a nice relaxed morning. It's about 12ish midday. We're here now, and yeah, I've only got I've got a vest top and a little thin cardigan on. It's quite warm, a bit windy, but there's Lawrence. Patiently waiting. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and hopefully we can have a look around. I don't know what's going on here. I think this is mainly outdoors, so there'll be a lot of boats in the water. Fingers crossed. Let's take a look. See you in a while. Morning. Let's see, Lawrence has been messing with my camera mount. Anyway, we'll just see on the screen, it's Friday. It feels like I've not had a car chat with you for ages and ages. And yesterday, oh sorry, there's a lot of blowout from the sun. Yesterday, I said to Lawrence, it was lovely by the way, I'll tell you about that in a minute. I said, yeah, I've not, do you realise I've not left the house for, sorry, I'm just, the windscreen's fogging up, for 2 days. And he looked at me like, what? And I said, no, it's really good that I've come out now. I said, because that's not a good situation for me to be in. So it's good. So, oh my gosh, though, we were out all day yesterday. So hopefully you would have seen a little bit of footage. I didn't film too much because, you know, the privacy laws in the Netherlands are quite strict, and it was the way that they set it up, it was quite crowded. So I've never been to this harbour before. We did maybe, I don't know, I can't remember what I filmed. We did, as we parked up, I was like, oh my gosh, we're right at the Batavia Stad, which is a shopping outlet, which I have filmed at before. If you're from the northwest of England, it's like Cheshire Oaks kind of thing, and they all look the same, these outlets. I've been to an outlet in, I don't know, Washington years ago, and I was like, to my friends, I was like, oh my god, it's like it could be in England. They're just the same. Anyway, it's like this round harbour, and then there's a walkway around the top. It's like 2 levels, and like the top level and then a lower level, and then they built all like these little like exhibition tents all around it, so it was quite compact. And then as you walk down, then it was like this giant circle. I don't know, hopefully you would have seen it. So I'm curious what it looks like without this Hiswa going on. I think I already said yesterday that I got muddled up. So the one that we usually go to is in Amsterdam at the Rhine. That's an indoor one, and this one was outdoor. If I compare the two, you can't compare them really. They're both great. This one was nice. It was outdoors, so it was outdoors. We were outdoor the whole day. They had like this little food court area, like a picnic area. Oh, I've come the wrong way now. I'm waffling. Oh, sorry. Hopefully the traffic's not too bad, because then I will be late. Yeah, hopefully. Sorry. So there was like, they'd done like this food area, and there was all like food trucks. So that was nice. We sat out on a picnic table. I had the most delicious chicken teriyaki rice bowl. Oh, it was lovely. So we didn't really buy anything, did we? No, but it was really good. It was productive. There was somebody there doing boat insurance, and then if you recall, in last week's vlog, but on the old channel, this is going to be confusing for a while, bear with me. There was a fire, and it was a caravan storage place, and then that got me, you know, set off, because I said to Lawrence, oh my gosh, we haven't got boat insurance. So anyway, there was Lawrence said, oh, just pop to the loo on the way out, and he went, oh, look at that, and he said it's boat insurance. We went over and spoke to him. It was quite reasonable. So last night he said, oh, let me just get that boat insurance. So I said, no, just, it's always good to do comparison. Anyway, waffle. So that was very handy. And then we made a donation. There was this fantastic charity there, who, it's about disabled sailing, and, you know, people who are with all disabilities, but predominantly wheelchair access so they can learn to sail, and they've got an island and they can go and have a holiday there, and then if they don't want to be in a group, they can rent a boat with their family, and it's just amazing. So we gave a little donation to them, and then the equivalent of the RNLI in England, the lifeboat, I think it's called the KNRM. I think it is, sorry, was there, and one of my friends works for them, so I took a selfie and I said, oh, look what we've just seen, and then she was like, I hope you made a donation, and then I was sort of felt a bit ashamed, and I was like, Lawrence, we have to go back. So anyway, they had a new lifeboat, and if you became like a donor, which we did, I didn't just give a donation, I've signed up to be like a yearly donation, then you got a little token and you could go and have a ride on the boat. So hopefully I filmed a little bit. My gosh, we got on and Lawrence went, let's go to the front, and my brain was saying, no, don't do it, Dawn, but I just went, okay. And then this memory, I'm going back a while now, who remembers this, when with my job we ended up accidentally on one of these like speedboat things where, you know, they're doing donuts and they're going up and down and they like take you off your feet, and it was like one of these sort of what do they call them, you know, like adrenaline ride things, and you know, half of the group, you know, had bad backs and knees for a week, and it was just, somebody nearly fell off. It was, and then, so as I stood at the front of this boat, which was the same kind of thing, I was like, oh no, what have I done? So anyway, I did get lifted off my feet a couple of times, but it was okay. I just gripped. I was like in a death grip at the front, and you know, it was well manned. I mean, we had like 3 of the guys, the lifeguards, at the front, just with us. It was really good fun. That stretch of water is actually fresh water, or what they call sweet water. So that area is reclaimed land from the sea. So even though it looks like the sea, it's if you put your hand in, not that I would drink it, it's fresh water, but it looks just like the sea to me. So yeah, it was really good fun. And oh my gosh, these lifeguards, I mean, you know, it's like, I think it's something like, you know, 90 or even as high as 95% run of volunteers. And oh, do you know, I'm going to tell my friend when I see her, the people on the stand were fantastic. They were all just so lovely, but the guys on the boat were just they were just really lovely. They were really good fun, really jolly bunch. You can feel the camaraderie between them, but just checking everybody was okay. And anyway, so yeah, that was a little bit and then we got off, and then my friends were there, so that was really funny. And I'd literally just been talking about one of them, one of our friend, well, our friend, he's my friend, but he's our friend's son as well, so friends with all of them. I was telling the disabled sail place about my friend Anthony, and he was in a wheelchair, and my gosh, I was like, he is a daredevil. The things that he's done in his lifetime are just like incredible. And then the lady at the stand was like, oh, I would love him to be an ambassador for us.
Maybe I'll talk about Anthony one day if he wants to be. Maybe he might want to be on the vlog one day. Oh my gosh, he's just so inspiring. Anyway, oh, I'm stuck behind a bike now. And then literally, I saw them and I was like, I've just been talking about you to this lady. And then they'd been to the stand and met, not the lady we'd spoke to. So I said, oh, please go back. Please go back. And they were like, yeah, we're going to go back. So anyway, we had to go back and pick up, with our donation to them, we got 2 free little water glasses. So as we went back and I was telling the lady, I was like, oh my gosh, my friend's here. And she was like, oh, I didn't see him. Oh, it must have been when I was on a break. And then they literally like turned up. So that was really funny, because they don't live local to us. They're in a different city. So the chances of us, like the two of us, you know, the two families converging on this one space was hilarious. I must remember, I need to park in the Lidl this morning. I think I'm going to be here for a while. Anyway, I did buy a couple of things from the Batavia stand, and then we came home. Both the boys had football, so oh, I didn't forget the turn off here. Yeah, this is it. Let's block the exit. Alright, I'm going to go here. Come on. Yeah, and hope there's a parking space, because it looks quite busy. Oh, there's one more. Is this one here? There it is. Oh no, that's it. I thought it was disabled. I will pop in the Lidl on the way out, so I'm not being naughty. Anyway, I'm all waffled out. I'm going to show you what I bought when I get home. What I'm having, hopefully, I'm not decided yet. What I'm hopefully having today is, leave this here. I'm going to have more of these, you know, these caramel highlights, and I think I'm going to have like a dirty blonde kind of thing, just lighten my hair up a bit, because I have felt, and a few people have mentioned it to me, that it's starting to get a bit dark, and with me really turning grey, you know, it's happening. It's really standing out, so I actually wouldn't mind trying to sort of, oh, chewing gum, and didn't have a coffee yet, but try now. I don't want to keep like this dark. I would like to sort of lighten it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to come back on in a while and show you my hair and let you know if I like it or not, what we end up doing. And I'll show you just a few bits that I bought yesterday. See you in a while. Back. I've not had a blow dry. She's just giving it a blast with her fingers, and I need to clean up. I've still got a bit of hair dye. But I've had absolutely loads cut off it. I'm sorry, I do apologise. I hope you can hear me. But the dishwasher on next to me and the kettle on behind me. Lawrence isn't home. He's out running errands, although he's home imminently. I thought I saw a car. So clearly he's put the dishwasher on before he left. It's just gone 12:30, so I left the house at, oh, he is here, 8:45 this morning. Anyway, I popped in the Lidl super quick, so I bought a few bits. I'll show you. I never ever shop in the Lidl because I just wouldn't naturally go into the centre of our village to do my groceries when I can do it online, but also I've got local shops here, so I just wouldn't naturally do that. But when I go, I always have a little look around. Anyway, what I bought from the outlet, here's the bag. I went to Guess, and I really like this style of handbag. They're called camera bags, and they've got these crossover, well, you can wear it a shoulder, but I like it to wear it as a crossover. These crossover straps, you wear it like this, I do, and then this shape. So this is what I bought from the outlet. Oh, here's Lawrence now. And I don't know, I think off the top of my head, I think it was €90, which is an absolute steal. So I'm super happy with that. It's not a handbag unboxing, so it's got like this big chamber. And then I think this was, I wouldn't use it for that. Yeah, these got like card holders and stuff. So, you know, technically you wouldn't have to go out with your purse. You all right, Lawrence? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in this house. I need to open the back door. So that I'm talking to everyone on the vlog. And then quickly, I didn't know they had a body shop at the outlet. And I'm a loyal body shop customer from, you know, the heyday when Anita Roddick was, you know, our pin girl for everything. And it's been took over by a German owner now, So the shops, sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. Anyway, saw there was one open, walked in, and they had, I've not been able to get hold of this for ages, the chamomile eye makeup remover. It's fantastic. It even doesn't say it's waterproof remover, but it does. And it was on offer for €9 a bottle, so I got 2 of them. She said, oh, why don't you buy 4 and then you get another 20% discount. I was like, oh, then these things are hanging around the house because one of them will last me months. And then, of course, it's the time of the year. I got my favourite hand cream, pumpkin spice. This one and the one by L'Occitane, it's cherry blossom, I think. They're my 2 favourite hand creams. So, oh gosh, I just love the smell of this. I showed it William yesterday. I said, do you want to try some? He went, okay. And he went, clearly not his thing. And my hands are getting really, really dry. Right, so that's what all I bought from the outlet. And I only went to the outlet because A, we were already there because we've been to the boat show. And B, I've been looking for a new, like a camera bag style for months and I've not been able to find one. Right, Lidl. As I walked in, had these lovely plants in these nice wood effect ceramic pots. I don't know if it's a bit chipped back. I don't know how much they were. There was no price on them. I think they were definitely less than €10. But I thought, isn't that lovely? I'm getting a bit sick of, I've got spider plants everywhere. I'm so over them. And then I got a couple of pastries. I got some sausage rolls for Lawrence. And I got a couple of these spinach and feta in like phyllo pastry, I think. And then, so I just never go in there. And then I saw, I don't know if this is like a special action they've got this week, some pulled pork. But, well, I'll try it. And then I got some little nibbles, which we don't, I've not seen these in the Albert Heijn. So this is chicken grilled sausage. And then I've not seen these chorizo little rolls with cream cheese in and just some serrano ham. Thought, oh, I'll give them a go. William loves this. Oh, shit. Nothing's broke. See, I didn't swear then. William likes this. In the supermarket, it's usually called Casino White, Casino Vit, but in Lidl, they call it toasty bread. Stay fresh longer. He loves this for his toast. For Lawrence, some dupe Bounty ice creams. Again, it's always hit and miss if you can get hold of coconut ice cream. He loves it. Got a milk, a big milk. I've got groceries coming between 8 and 10 tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just rubbish in there. Right. I think I'm going to sign off. Here, Lawrence, I got you some coconut ice cream.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice reaction. I think they're Bounty dupes, but anyway, try them. I'm going to wrap up the vlog, the very, very first vlog on this channel. Thank you. Thanks again for all your support. Seriously, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm blown away. I'm happy. I was a bit emotional. I'm feeling I've done the right thing now. As more and more of you have come across from Dawn's Days, more and more of you've just discovered me randomly through the YouTube algorithms, and you know, I'm feeling that it was a good decision. It was a very, very difficult decision, but it was a good decision. It was good for me, and I feel like I'm on track. It was very, very hard to let go of a channel that I've had for 6 years, that I've, you know, built up over 2,000 subscribers. But, you know, looking back at it, 2,000, I don't get 2,000 views on my videos. So clearly that, you know, half of those subscribers, you know, they're probably, you know, maybe they subscribed once, maybe it's a friend who thought they were helping out. For me, it's more important that when I'm putting content out, that people watch it. So, you know, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please, please spread the word and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's all about gaining control of my content on my channel. That's the goal now. So we've got the community post is switched on now, hurrah. I'll start posting more regularly on that. But yeah, that's a wrap. That's the first video, the first vlog, you know, on the brand new channel. And I'm trying to upload you know, get up to date with the, I'm calling it the archive, just to make it easier, because, oh, another thing I discovered, I can't customize the home channel, the home page yet, because what I do is, for returning subscribers, I always post the latest video, so you're not having to trawl through things. And then if you're new, the little trailer that they play at the beginning, I'll randomly, either I'll have the latest video or just one that I really liked and I thought I would share. So I've got no control over that at the moment, but we're getting there. That's the main thing. Lots of plans for the weekend. It's going to be great weather. I've got a few plans for in the week. So hopefully you stick around and you join me for the next video. And please, 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 if you haven't done so already, I'm shamelessly begging you, please, please subscribe to the channel. There's Lawrence in the background. Do you want to say bye to everyone?
Bye.
And thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, almost forgot. Emoji. What are we doing for the emoji this week? Let me think. It's a repeat one, but we're starting afresh. It's a new channel. Yesterday we went to the boat show. Leave me a boat or something watery. If you're here at the end of the video, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.